Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live.
Hi, everyone. I just want to get my coffee. So I'll be right back. Good health, everyone. good health, everyone. There is so much to talk about today that there's got to be some changes in my life, right? Because we can't cover everything in this hour or two, you know. First, let's talk about Jeannie Mai, who is refusing to give visitation rights to the child's father, Jeezy. And she said it's because of the amount of guns that he has in the house. Um, didn't he have those same guns in your house, though? I'm like confused as to what Jeannie Mai's problem is, except that this is a very typical female trick to keep visitation. Like, I've gotten many phone calls where people are like, I have to go to court and I'm trying to keep visitation, and I'm forced to tell them the judge is not going to go for you. They're not going to be like, oh, I agree with you, poor mother. I'm going to keep visitation from the father. That's not the way the courts work. I've had to tell many people that. And Jeannie Mai, you're not going to be any different. Um, you're being trifling, and you're being publicly trifling. Um, this is a lose-lose for everybody. Divorce is a lose-lose. It is not a win-win, right? One of the parties never wants to get a divorce, I promise you. Again, I speak to many of you. And if you do something to me, like divorce me, I will fix you, right? Now, I've had to tell many of my clients, if you're going to do something crazy, you better leave the state, right? Because it's not kidnapping if there's no court order yet, right? But then that would mean that your ex-husband is still going to get visitation. Now it'll be across state lines, and you're going to have to worry about your child in a whole nother state. Or if you dated a bum, and many of black women marry bums, please upgrade. Please upgrade. Who puts the penis inside of you? Please upgrade. Then you're lucky, right? Because if you move, he don't have the money to pay for lawyers, right? But it doesn't mean he doesn't care about his child. So then you force him into a narrative of, I don't care about my child, which is not fair, right? And then you get to tell your coworkers, he's a deadbeat dad. He doesn't call. Well, no, he doesn't want to call because he has to call to get to you. It's okay if somebody leaves you. Give people permission to leave you. It's okay. It's okay to get divorced. My deal with the divorce is just make sure you get the financial upper hand rather than trying to show spike on you can't see your child. Let the man see his child. Get a lawyer. Get the financial upper hand. Because most people lecture. This is a lecture hour. I'm helping you, ladies. Most people will not even file for child support. That I don't understand. I'm not filing for child support, Tracy. You should. And here's the reason why. Maybe he won't be a bum forever. Maybe he'll wind up being an engineer someday, right? You want that back child support when he becomes an engineer in 10 years. Maybe he'll get an inheritance. Maybe he'll win the lottery. Now, if he wins the lottery, you want to know who's going to jump ship? He will. You ain't got to worry about him not seeing his child. He good. He going to marry somebody else, make children with somebody else, forget about your child. You don't want that. Now your child growing up, know damn well she doesn't look like your new husband, but you have her calling him daddy. This is the lecture hour. We're lecturing today. She knows she feels different. She sees the way daddy looks at the other children. Jeannie Ma. I'm only talking to Jeannie Ma. If anybody else learns from this, good for you. I'm just talking to Jeannie Ma. I'm not trying to insult everybody that dates a pathetic man. It's okay. You date who you want, child. You can't help who you love. Yes, you can, bitch. Yes, you can. You don't love a bum. By the way, nobody loves the bum. They love sex. Lecture hour. This is what this hour is going to be. It's going to be a lecture. I'll get off the lecture in a minute. I'm trying to help. I'm not trying to help you. You know better. I'm trying to help Jeannie Ma. But if anybody else is listening and y'all got some custody cases, pull back the energy. The child needs their dad. I don't care how much you don't like that nigga. The child needs the nigga dad. The child, okay, let's get spiritual, right? The child was up in heaven trying to get y'all together to have sex. The child did that. Let me see. Okay, get that one. Yeah, okay. Let's get. Oh. They're going to be in the same club. Yes. They're going to have sex in the car. Yes. I'm in. He dives down, gets in that belly. It's a true story. The child chooses the mom and dad. You were manipulated by the heavens. True story. I was going to say something, but it wasn't worth it. I don't want God to get mad at me. But I was going to say something. True story. You didn't get here by accident. You did not get here by accident. You were manipulated. No, you manipulated yourself to get your mom's genes and your dad's genes. True story. You'll find out one day when you go to heaven. Just go to God and just say, God, Tracey said some weird things down there. And I was a little confused. Is it true that I chose my own dad and mom? I chose a bum? And a nurse as a mom? All the moms are all educated. All of them. All right, lecture over. Let me say hi to everybody. Oh, I'm so glad I said hi to everyone. Soul Sister, Miss Kimberlite, and Bree, because now it's stopping at Bree. Good health, Rhonda. Good health, Cookie. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Cookie. Hey, Vovo. Ah, Shakira. I'm on time this morning. Yes. April, nice to be able to join the live today. Yes. Good morning in the safe zone. I received 96% of my final exam. Woohoo! Celebrate good times. Come on. Hi, Cool Beans. It's celebrate. Grand Rising, Kiona. Grand Rising. Denver. Denver Sunday. Crazy. What's crazy? What, probably something I said. She chose to marry a street dude. What did you think was going to happen? And he already had 10 kids. What did you think was going to happen, bitch? Oh my God. Now you want us to join you in your argument against him? We not like that. We not like that. You chose who you chose. You just didn't know what you chose, but you thought you were cute. You thought you were doing something. Joke's on you. I mean, seriously, the joke is really on you. We knew what you were getting. We were like, oh, interesting. Interesting. Does she know? Didn't you say that to yourself? Does she know? Does she know he has 6 kids? Does she know he's not going to pay any attention to her? Does she know? She had no clue. None. She finding out today. How long was that marriage? 18 months? How long was that marriage? She found out. You found out, sweetheart. So, guess what? Stop airing all your dirty laundry in the public space. We don't care. We knew what you were getting. We were like, does she know? Does she have any clue what she is doing? All right. We like your mamas, right? When your mama knows you're doing wrong, we're like, do you know? Do you know? You'd be like, what, mama? What don't I know? Uh, you know, it's okay. I'm not the one to teach you anymore, right? Got your education, you grown ass, got your own apartment. I'm not the one to teach you. It's okay, baby. If he ever touches you, he will be 10 feet under. Mama, he's not going to touch me. Stop wishing that on me. Uh-huh. Okay. Do you know? That's your mama's. Do you realize what you're marrying? What you're in love with? I could be in love with whoever I want to. Oh. You know, you got that degree and your ass got smart. Okay. I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? You mamas know they got daughters. I never had a daughter. God bless me, I never had a daughter. My daughter would be a fierce motherfucking girl. Fierce. She would be like, you ain't good enough for me. Fierce and feared. That's why God gave me all of you, to help you all to become fierce and feared. You should make men want you. Hi, Sabrina, where you been? Good health. Good health, Candace Land. Meat Weaver. Hi, Miss Tracy, my love, my love. Hi, sweetie. Empress L. Grand Rising, Tracy. Grand Rising, Empress L. Rico's, that black D was good. And look at you. Just look. Yeah, well, we do have great lovers. Big ding dongs. They dance very, very well. Oh, I want to dance with somebody. I want to feel the heat with somebody. somebody, with somebody that loves me. That's the trick to the song. With someone that loves you. Not someone that needs a place to live and a bed to stay in. Not someone to nurture him. You are not his mama. If his mama couldn't do the job, I promise you, you can't. Oh, Tracey, he hates his mama. You're replacing his mama. He gonna hate you too soon. Many Moons, how are you? Many Moons, when are you getting to France? I'm praying for you, girl. I want you in, is it France? I want you in France, child. Iceland is on fire. It is. What? Kiona goes, they hit your comment, girl. Kiona goes, yes, we all have been. Yes, mesmerized by the D. Mesmerized. So, could we pick our heads up? Pick our heads up. And stop being mesmerized. Look at their credentials. Are they qualified? Are they nice to you? And not the love bombing that goes on in the beginning. That's some Cinderella bullshit. That's the black version of Cinderella, that fucking love bombing. Trust no one that love bombs you. I'm going to teach y'all today. Trust no one that love bombs you. He's a narcissist. Same for women. Women are narcissists, but they're worse than the men. You think men are bad? Men are aggressive as narcissists. The women are calculating, and the poor children that are brought up by a narcissist parent is the worst. They grow up so confused, the children. They get emotionally punished on a daily basis. So sad. Men, y'all have to really watch who you marry too, because narcissists are master manipulators. And they love on you. They fuck the shit out of you. It's true. It's true. You'll never get a better sex but from a narcissist female. I promise you. They'll do anything. Jeannie Mai, you know you put that Asian hair down on him. You know they just, I can't do it with my locks. My locks aren't long enough. But one day I'll show you. That doesn't surprise me, sweetie. And now, look at you, trying to get away. I want you to get away. I want you to stay focused on getting away. Seriously. So Celine Dion seems to be having some muscle issues or something in her body. She seems to be having, I don't know what the correct terminology is, but she is having, she can't move anymore because of her muscles in her body. We talked about this last night in group, and she is losing herself physically. What's so true, Empress? The love bombing? Stop it. Um, Celine Dion has been not okay since her husband passed away. But we talked about this in group last night, and Celine Dion was SA, people. She was mind fucked by her married manager. Um, what? What? How did you think this was going to turn out? She was never an independent woman. She was captured when she was like 12. The manager, who later became her husband, I can't remember his name because I can't stand him, was mesmerized by her. He made sure that she stayed skinny and thin. This guy, I don't remember his name. And then she became a great artist, but he was very, very controlling. You guys didn't notice any of this. Y'all just, you know, because he loves me. Like, y'all just loving her songs, but this woman was suffering. She didn't know she was suffering either. This is a whole mind fuck that most of us wind up in. Except she was captured at 13. She knew no other while he was married. And you know the story he told her. You know it. I can't leave my wife. I gotta wait till my kids are grown. You know the story. Thank you guys. Renee. Renee sucks. He SA'd and mind effed Celine. No different than Diddy, Jay-Z, Jermaine Dupri. The music industry sucks. She was one of the early ones. You know who else was one of the early ones? Let's drop some tea. Diana Ross. Now, people turned it around and said that Diana Ross was a stroller. Diana Ross ran away from home underage to go be a part of the Supremes. Barry Gordy was married. He took Diana Ross. And then, you're absolutely right, Shakira. Diana Ross took Michael. What do you think Dirty Diana is about? Whatever's been going on with Pity has been going on. Mariah Carey, she got some stories to tell you. Mary J. Blige feared for her life. We need to go way back. We need to go back to Motown. They tried to tell us in Dreamgirls, right? They tried to tell us. And I'm telling you, I'm not going. You're the best thing I ever known. There's no way I'll ever go fuck sings a song like that to a Nick? Who sings a song like that? No, wait. No, wait. I'm living without you. Weren't you sitting there with your partner? Because back in the day, we had partners. And you sitting there thinking, that song right there, that's me and you. No, wait. I'm living without you. I'm not living without you. Remember, she got throaty and you really felt it in your groin. I'm not living without you. I don't want to be free. I'm staying. I'm staying. And you, and you, and you, you're gonna love me. And then you did like this to your boyfriend. He's like this. Because he knows he's cheating already. And you. And Etta James? Etta James was touched. Etta James was touched. Oh, don't start with no Etta James. That's my girl. Don't talk about Etta James. Was she a baby when she got touched too? Jennifer Lewis, the actress, she said she was touched. You put a question mark, so I don't know. Tina Turner, that poor girl. Oh, talk about survivor. Talk about reinventing your career. If y'all gonna follow anybody, y'all gonna follow Tina. Rihanna. She was a baby. Jay-Z. She was a baby. Tiara Marie. Tiara Marie wound up in rehab because they fucked her mind up so badly. The objective is to come back successful. It doesn't mean that you get to stay in a business. Look what Rihanna had to do. Rihanna had to go to Europe. Rihanna had to go to Europe to save herself. Jennifer Lewis was touched. Sally goes, all possessed. I remember that crazy singing. We were playing it everywhere. A man was not safe with that song out. And you, and you, and you. How many times you got a point with the man? He knows. And he still cheated. You're gonna love me. The whole music industry. And Barry Gordy's disgusting. He is disgusting. I want to see the real story on Barry Gordy. Dirty Diana. I don't know the tune to Dirty Diana. I never wanted to believe. I never wanted to believe that was about Diana Ross. I never wanted to believe it, Michael. I refuse to believe it. Here we go in the P. Diddy era. Now I believe everything. Didn't Dirty Diana go down on him? How old was he? I just hope he was grown. That's all I care about. I just want him to be grown. You'll never make me stay, so take your weight off of me. This is Dirty Diana. I know your every move, so you won't just let me be. I've been here times before, but I was too blind to see that you seduce every man. This time, You won't seduce me. She's saying, that's okay. Hey, baby, do what you please. I'm the stuff you want. I'm the thing you need. That sounds like Diana, right? She looked me deep in the eyes. She touching me so to start. She says, there's no turning back. You trapped me in your heart. Dirty Diana. And he's literally saying no. He's literally saying no in the lyrics. That's hilarious. Uh-oh. She likes the boys in the band. She knows when they come to town. Every musician's fan after the curtain comes down. She waits at backstage doors for those who have prestige, who promise fortune and fame, a life that's so carefree. She says, that's okay. Hey, baby, do what you want. I'll be your night-loving thing. I'll be the freak you can taunt. And I don't care what you say. I want to go too far. I'll be your everything if you make me a star. This shit is long. She says, I have to go home because I'm real tired, you see. But I hate sleeping alone, so why don't you come with me? I said, my baby's at home. She probably worried tonight. I didn't call on the phone to say that I'm all right. It's her saying she got children. Diana walked up to me. She says, I'm all yours tonight. At that, I ran to the phone saying, baby, I'm all right. I said, but unlock the door because I forgot the key. She said, he's not coming back because he's sleeping with me. Damn. Did y'all know the lyrics of this song? Damn, this is very, very salacious. How old was I when I was singing this song? Well, Michael's in my age bracket, so I'm sure I was grown when this song came out. But I feel very dirty right now. Now, I think we were talking about this last night in group. I heard from the group members that he was much more salacious and sexy than he gave off. Now, here's how I can prove it. How you look at Michael and what you think of him, he was okay with. Remember, he brought the whole Beatles catalog. Remember, he owned half of Sony, all the while being unassuming. So I kind of believe that he was a lot sexier than he let off. Mm-hmm. Even Princess Diana liked that song, but Michael seemed to fall in love with Diana when he first met her and moved in that house with his family and her. Remember, there was a part in that Michael Jackson movie where Diana, because of Barry Gordy, came to a party. And it looked to me like she fell in love with Michael when he was 5. Remember? Do you remember the movie? He might have been groomed. Hi, Steve. Good morning. Yes, I've heard his deep voice. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard his deep voice. And that's a part of the unassuming Michael, right? He let people believe what they want to believe. He didn't care. Because he was always getting what he, like behind the scenes, he was like, all right, you want to think I'm gay? Do it. You want to think I don't have sex with women? Be my guest. Although I think it would be a complete turnoff after having sex with Dirty Diana. I wouldn't be surprised if he was just turned off from women. And I'm kidding, Diana. I actually love you. Wesley Tyson and Miles Davis married, but he was beating on her all the while Miles Davis was really gay? That's true, Tia. Quincy put out a tell-all book? What did he say? Candace goes, yeah, those are great lyrics. No, they were telling lyrics. He was like trying to tell people Diana's dirty. I think he's a Virgo like Beyonce. He is something like August 28th or something. They are masterminds of manipulation and they know how to sell. Yes, so true. Okay, let's go on to my hair. My hair, I'm hot. Dirty Diana. I'm hot. I can't deal with this right now. All right, the hair off my back. Can't take it. All right. My hair's getting so long. Can't take it. All right. Johnathan Majors and hi, Cherie Love. Oh, gross. Are you serious? Kiona? Y'all look at Kiona's comment. Are they both dead? Because if they're dead, I give two fucks. If they're alive, then I've got to like be conscientious of what I'm saying. All right. Let's move on to yes, serious. Oh, gross. Richard Pryor was gay? Huh. Learn something new every day, people. We learn something new every day. Okay, listen to me. Moving on. Johnathan Majors was found guilty, by the way, of a fucking misdemeanor. One misdemeanor and one that's less than a misdemeanor. And the minute the verdict comes out, Marvel Comics, those bastards, Disney, puts out a statement. We fired Johnathan Majors. And then people were like, what? What? No, no, that's not right. Because your other little favorite boy, Ezra Miller, did things and y'all, Disney covered it up. Thank you, Zoe. Richard Pryor was by. Thank you. I need to know this tell-all book. I'm telling you, if anybody writes a tell-all book, there's still stuff they left out. I gotta read this book. All right. Let's read this article from Economic Times. Johnathan Majors' recent legal troubles created shockwaves in the Marvel Cinematic Universe following his dismissal by the brand on Monday. The actor, known for his roles in Loki and Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania as Kane, He Who Must Remain, and Victor Timely, a lot of roles here, was terminated by Marvel Studios following a guilty verdict from a New York jury for assaulting and harassing his ex-girlfriend. Meanwhile, he was running from her. A black man is not safe in America today. He was running from her for 5 blocks. But somehow or another, when she caught up with him, he assaulted her. After a 2-week trial on domestic violence that ended on Monday, Majors may be sentenced to a maximum of 1 year in jail. He was found guilty on 2 misdemeanor charges of assault and harassment, but acquitted of 2 other charges related to assault and harassment. Miller garnered attention in Reykjavik, Iceland, and Reykjavik, Iceland is the place that the earthquakes tore up and that is now burning up due to volcano eruption. Ezra Miller, in April 2020, had a video surface suggesting his involvement in an incident where he choked and threw a woman to the ground. In 2022, this same actor, Ezra Miller, faced arrest in Hawaii, being charged with disorderly conduct and harassment. This legal trouble ensued after he declined to vacate a woman's residence with whom he had previously engaged in consensual sexual relationship, leading to a criminal complaint. Upon the release of DCU's The Flash, I don't know what DCU stands for, The Flash, there were widespread debates about whether it should be excluded, whether he or it, maybe The Flash, should be excluded from future projects, as some moviegoers call for its abandonment, I guess, of The Flash, or boycott the film. Yet the film premiered in theaters in June of this year. A social media user posted a GIF on X, showed Homelander smirking, commenting, Ezra Miller watching Johnathan Majors go to jail while he essentially evades all consequences. Another user expressed their viewpoint by drawing a comparison between Miller and Majors, stating, what surprises me is that Ezra Miller has committed more severe actions than Johnathan Majors, yet he only received a minor consequence. Why wasn't there a 1-year prison sentence for him? DC, addressing Ezra Miller, says, despite potential concerns, we're stuck working with him. No, you could buy out his contract. Meanwhile, Disney on Johnathan Majors, oh my God, there's a huge, there's a moth. You're not going to get out of it. Just stop it. There's a huge moth. We're stuck working with Ezra. Meanwhile, Disney on Johnathan Majors, another user commented, showing a figure being kicked off the screen by Disney. Now, I think most people are mad at Johnathan because he dated a white woman. Or I think he even stated he likes white women. And, you know, your preference is your preference. I really don't give two fucks, personally. I think what was funny though is when he told the white woman she needs to act like Michelle Obama or Coretta Scott King. First of all, Coretta Scott King had to endure her husband cheating. And that's a shame. Let's just start there. And Michelle Obama has a great man by her side. Michelle Obama can be Michelle Obama because she has a great man by her side. Now, this is turning into a black thing, a black and white thing, and we know that. We know the system is against the black man. We've seen it time and time again. But what are you going to do about it? What are you, the black man, what are you going to do about it? When Kaepernick tried to tell you all, I didn't see a single black man supporting him and putting down not watching the NFL. I'm just saying, you could have done more. Like, stop being so blind, people. You could have done more, the black man, for a black man. But no, y'all don't want to give up football. Football don't do shit for you. Just saying. You could have crippled the NFL if you stopped watching. We could have been had Kaepernick back. So what are y'all going to do about Marvel Comics? Are you sure your children need to just watch white characters on Marvel Comics? Are you sure that's what you want? Your only superheroes are going to be white? I'm just asking for a friend. I don't watch Marvel Comics anyway. But I did want to see the one with all the girls in it. I was so disappointed that I didn't get in to see that one. My point to you is, what? Oh, that's a good point, Soul Sister. Soul Sister goes, I think he meant a supportive, strong woman behind him in reference to Michelle and Coretta. She could never be that for him. She doesn't understand the struggle. Yeah, I know. I know what he meant. I think white folks were insulted by what he meant. They were like, what? Lord have mercy. Y'all gotta stop texting because it just comes back to haunt you, them text messages. Tell it, Miss Tracy. Tell it. Hi, Black Coffee, No Cream. Yeah. Robert Downey Jr., he came off a hero. He's despicable. And he became Iron Man and the highest paid actor in Hollywood. Exactly. I mean, hi, the real Black Swan. Hi, A. Walker. So what are you going to do, Black America? How are you going to handle this? Because I would not give Marvel a dime of my money. Who are the black heroes in Marvel Comics? Do we? Let me check it for myself. Wait, who's this? Oh, this is funny. Someone sent this to me. Thank you, Bree. And I guess it was an interview. And the person goes, "You worked with Michael Jackson more than anyone he wasn't related to. What's something people don't understand about him?" And I'm not sure who this is, but the person says, "I hate to get into this publicly, but Michael stole a lot of stuff. He stole a lot of songs. Donna Summer's State of Independence and Billie Jean. The notes don't lie, man. He was a Machiavellian as they come." He was as Machiavellian as they come. Greedy, man, greedy. Don't stop till you get enough. Was written by Greg Philliganes. Wrote the C section. I don't know music. Michael should have given him 10% of the song. Wouldn't do it. Oh, interesting. I don't know who this interview is, but thank you for this, Bree. Send me the whole article, the whole link. Goes, whoever this person is goes, "What's something you wish you didn't know?" And he goes, "Who killed Kennedy? Who did it? Chicago mobster Sam Giancana. The connection was there between Sinatra and the mafia and Kennedy. Joe Kennedy, he was a bad man. I think that's the dad. He came to Frank to have a talk to Giancana about getting votes." The guy goes, the interviewer goes, "Oh, I heard this theory before, that the mob helped win Illinois for Kennedy in 1960. Thank you for the link. It's from Vulture Magazine, if anybody wants the link to this. What? Ooh, this is good. I can't wait to read this interview. That's an interview that Quincy Jones. This was Quincy Jones? Oh! This is Quincy Jones being interviewed. Quincy sounds like he was a beast. Little known fact, my son did a commercial. It was a Men in Black commercial for Burger King. And it was his very first commercial. And they flew us out to Florida because it was a big fucking deal, whoever the ad agency was. And who was there? Quincy Jones was there with the ad agency. True story. Now, I don't know if he had anything to do with the music on Men in Black, but he probably did. Now that we know there's such a connection with Will Smith and this, that, there, oh my God, probably he did the music. Does anybody know who did the music for Men in Black? Doesn't really matter. Quincy Jones was there at the commercial. They didn't get my baby, that's for sure. I don't think my baby realized how much I saved his ass. I don't think he understands. I might have been one of those moms, but I don't think he realizes. I don't think he understands how being a micro mom for him, not for the contracts or whatever, I never cared about that, for him might have saved his life. He wanted to get into rap too. Let's see. Let me look for something. Oh wait, let me look in here. Oh shit. Just get rid of it. Screenshot that, guys. That's Quincy Jones's interview there. Fascinating. Here it is. This is my little baby in the Men in Black commercial. That's my little baby right there. How cute is that? Dirty Diana. We got a lot of money for that commercial. We got a lot of money for that commercial. I mean, a lot. It was a 30-second commercial. It was his very first commercial. And the competition was on, child. Like, everybody wanted that commercial amongst the black kids. But my baby got it. This is the commercial that started his real career. I'm gonna play it.
Oh, that was adorable! And I think it's time to have some fun at Burger King. Excellent!
MIB agents, aliens have invaded. Careful, some are full of surprises, others not what they seem, but all can be found here.
This is classified. 2 new MIB toys each week. One inside every Kids Club meal you buy. 12 in all. Burger King Kids Club. Great food, cool stuff, kids only.
That was one version of it. There were like 5 versions of it. That's just one version.
Hey, what's up, guys? How y'all doing today?
But yeah. I just downloaded it so I could save it forever now. Yeah. Quincy Jones was there. And I hovered over my baby Ben. I was looking at the makeup artist, like putting makeup on my child, like she was in love with him. Yeah. You all don't know. I was like this. Just touching his face, so loving and so sweet. Well, you better treat him sweet, first of all. Let's start there. Second of all, you better not do my child, bitch. Put the makeup on and walk away. Don't even talk loving to him. He's doing a job. Let the boy do his job. And don't you even act like you like a 10-year-old. Weirdos. True story. You guys know I never lie. And if I lie, I'll tell you that I lie. And I'll tell you why I lie. But I never lie. Oh, my thing fell off. Uh-oh. I mentioned Jay-Z's name today. You don't like that. I've already been threatened. Do you guys know I've been threatened? Do you guys realize that? Jay-Z threatened me. I don't know if it was Jay-Z, actually. But let me let's keep putting it up. Okay, so. Let me see. So. Let me see. Okay, so. Okay, hold on. So. I know a lot of these celebrities always try and say, I don't know what these people are saying on the internet, but Jay-Z is not one of those people. I was informed that Jay-Z is well aware that social media are basically the new media. You damn skippy we are. Podcastings are the new radio shows. You damn skippy it is. And YouTube is the new television. You're freaking right it is, Jay-Z. So he is not going to let people be talking on his name. I know a lot of bloggers are hard-headed. So I will tell you this once, and then I will not tell you again. I will advise you to not post any salacious stories you see on some of these sites unless you are willing to give up where you got it from. If you post something from another site and you have not verified that this is true, and you do not say that this is speculation, at this point, it's all alleged. This is speculation. Then Jay-Z is coming for you, and he isn't going to do it right away either. He is going to let you know when the time is right, and by then will probably be your worst time. This man will scowl through your life and find out your financial situation, your family situation, your email, your phone number. He can get them to trust. He can get them to trust me. Jay-Z, I was told he was going to make sure you wouldn't make the mistake that Diddy made. I was told there's a team combing through YouTube and the blogs. It's about 20 people and they all have separate jobs. Be careful who you post. Make sure you have some sort of proof because you don't want to walk yourself into a lawsuit. What do I have to say? It's all speculation, Jay-Z. I'll include that with my allegedly, in my opinion, I'll add it's all speculation to save you. Because I actually don't know when I'm going to bring up your name. And I do watch a lot of other sites. And I'm sorry, Jay-Z, your name keeps seeping into conversations. Oh, yeah. So, sister, those national commercials paid out there. Backside. Oh, you think Ezra sounds just like... If they threaten you, that means you're getting them readings right. You know it, child.
Bluetooth mode. Connected.
Ezra did a commercial for me. I asked him, I was like, will you do a commercial for me? He's so cute. And this is his commercial for me. It was spontaneous. I just let him do whatever he wanted to do. Wait, why is it turned down?
Are you always waiting for your future to be told?
He's so cute.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
I
hello.
didn't see you there. Are you waiting? Are you always waiting for your future to be told? Come to Tracey. She has the ability to tell your future. Psychic readings. She has it all. So come to Tracey. So come to Tracey.com. I'll see you there.
I cannot get mad at this little boy. I cannot get mad at him. Too cute. Too cute. Come to Tracey.com. Oh, hello. Soul Sister goes, we know allegedly conspiracy theory and speculation is 99.9% possible. Yes, Ezra is going to be 10 in a few days. Claudine, girl. It was salacious today. Oh, stop it. Stop it. You moths. All right. Hello. Stop it. Just stop. There's this moth. It's like this big. I don't know why it's around me. Stop it. Ugh. It actually looks like a bee, but it's not. It's a moth. It's right there. Please, please, I need peace from you. Hi, Claudine. Oh, you missed so much. We talked about Michael Jackson, Celine Dion, Jenny Mai, and then Johnathan Majors and Ezra Miller comparison. He is cute. He is adorable. Wait, Tracey isn't big enough to say. Right, right. You can't squeeze money out of a poor girl. So you're going to have to go to others, Jace. I'm not the one. I'm just a psychic. I just do day-to-day operations. I do psychic readings. I'm sorry. That I will say. I am so sorry they are accurate. That I will say. But I can't help it. It's inside of me. You know what I'm talking about. Your wife is just as accurate in her personal affairs. You know. Your wife does the same thing. Kenneth, it really did. It didn't sound like it came from JC. It sounded like it came from another YouTuber. I agree. All right. Yeah, this came right after the P. Diddy Janice Combs one, when I talked about how this whole thing got started with Pity and the priests. Yep. And how his education was paid for through college by the Catholic Church. Then this came through. All right. I want to do a reading on Johnathan Majors, but what should I do? Are people gonna not support Marvel Comics? Black people. Will the black man not support Marvel Comics? Curious. Because the principle is the principle. It's the principle of the thing. You know what I mean? No, that is not Beyonce's mom. That is Beyonce. Don't tell me. Don't put this on her mom. That is Beyonce. Beyonce does magic. This my world. Now, might have been as a power of 3, maybe. But Beyonce goes to New Orleans to get work done. Don't tell me. I know these things. Y'all just figured out she was doing Oshun, becoming Oshun, doing Oshun. Y'all just figured that out. I always knew. Always. Always. From the beginning of her career, she did magic. Now, is the mama doing magic at the beginning of her career? Probably. All that hair she had accessible as a beauty salon? Probably. All that hair that drops to the ground? Do you know there was a time? Let's talk, people. Because there's so many things y'all don't know. Do you know there was a time that if you cut hair, you would pick up your own hair at the hairdresser? Who knows about this? That's why I don't let nobody chop my hair off. I make them dust it off. Because if anything falls to the ground, it mixes with other people's hair. Did you all know that? Back in the day, when they cut your hair, you sweep your own hair up. So much magic you could do with hair. I'll teach you. You could do magic with your hair. You could do magic with your spit. You could do magic with your blood, right? Get a diabetic pen, prick yourself, put the blood in a candle. The royals know all about this. Please, God, talk to me. Talk to me about Johnathan Majors. Please allow me to see anything and everything that you would like for me to see. Johnathan Majors is your child. He is your love. He is your beloved. Please authorize me to see and say what you would like for me to say and see. I love you, God. I love you, Jesus. In your name I pray. Amen, amen, amen. I don't know. I kind of saw him in a Marvel uniform, guys. Kind of saw him in a Marvel uniform, but I think his face is going to be covered up. New comments. Let me see what everybody's saying. She talks about it in her music. She does? Y'all know I don't listen to words in music. She does? Which song? Beyonce owns a home in New Orleans. Her roots are there. I know. I'm saying that's where she does her magic, too. There's a room or a basement that belongs to just magic over there. Tina been doing hoodoo for years. My girl Tina, what's your version of hoodoo? The mantra song? I don't know if she did magic that worked, because it took her forever to get away from Ike, whatever. She always said her grandmother was lighting candles and praying for her. That's the nice version. Woo-wee! We would, because some people can use your hair for bad, is what I always heard. Right. You get your hair cut, you get on your knees and you pick up that hair. And you put it in a bag and you walk out with your hair. That used to be back in the day. I always sweep my hair. See? People do know about this. No, I didn't, but I'm learning today. Well, back in the day. Kane character was only real thing Marvel had going. Really? Hi, Magic Mermaid. Tina looks like a voodoo queen. I mean, look at her. Oh, Tina, the mother. I thought you... Tina, the daughter. Yeah, she does look like a voodoo queen. Oh, Johnathan just sent me something. I don't know why these people like to tell on themselves, by the way. But they love to tell on themselves. All right, let's take a look. Oh, in Black Pride. Yeah, by that time she was ready to come out and be all like voodoo queenish. Yeah. I'm going back to the South. I'm going back, where my roots ain't watered down. growing up like a boab tree of life on fertile ground. Ancestors put me on game. Ankh charm on gold chains with my old shoe energy. Oh. Drip all on me. Whoa, Ankh with a dashiki print. Hold up, don't I smell like such a Nag Champa incense? Yeah. Pure ice, 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 bust down. Ooh, flooded, flooded, flooded. On my wrist. Out, ooh, going up, motherland, motherland. Drip on me. Melanin, melanin. My drip is skin deep. Motherland, motherland, motherland. Drip on me. Yeah, I can't forget my history. It's her history. Yeah. Whew, that's nice. I charge my crystals in full moon. You could send them missiles. I'ma send my goons. Her goons? Do you know who her goons are? Mm, mm, mm. Baby sister reppin', yeah, my ya. Trust me, they gon' need an army. Rubber bullets bouncing off me. Made a picket sign off your picket fence. Oh yeah, take it as a warning. Oh, yeah. Waist beads from Yoruba. Whoa. For 100 bill Masa Musa. Ancestors on the wall. Let the ghosts chit chat. Ancestors on the wall. Let the ghosts chit chat. Hold my hands. We gonna pray together. Lay down face down in the gravel. We wearing all attire white to the funeral. Black love, we gonna stay together. Now, lay down face down in the gravel. Before my dad was born, my grandmama lost 3 babies. Her last baby, she was told, this is hoodoo, she was told to bury the baby face down, and your next child will come out alive. And that was my dad. And then they tell these weird stories all the time. So my dad, I don't know if he came out of preemie or something like that, although he wound up being like 6'3", like 300 pounds. He was a big guy. But when he came out, he had to be incubated. And the way they incubated was to put them in the oven. True stories. These are true stories, people. This is what happens in the Deep South. Oh, honey, come around my way, around my hive. Whenever mama say so, mama say. Here I come on my throne sitting high. Follow my parade, oh my parade. I like this. Motherland, motherland, drip on me. Motherland, motherland, drip on me. I can't forget my history. It's her story. Motherland, motherland, drip on me. I can't get the beat in my head, so I'm going to have to listen to this. All right. Fascinating, huh? Oh yeah, my dad was meant to be here. Yeah, funny thing is, with my dad's story, he was in the Giants minor league, right? Giants minor league before they went to Los Angeles, and he broke his leg, which ruined his baseball career. If he hadn't broke his leg, none of us would be here. Before the baseball, he was in the Korean War. I don't know if he signed up or he got drafted, God knows. He goes on the first day and they pull him out the line. And back then nobody said anything, right? You didn't get any real explanation. They said, come back in 3 days. He comes back in 3 days and he spends the Korean War, where many people died, in Panama. Because they didn't have his blood type to go on a platoon with. So many instances, particularly with my dad. Apparently they don't rest. Who? Ancestors? There's work for them, according to Tracey. No one rests. They don't let her know you think this way, though. She'll attack you and tell you to shut. What? Why are you back? Why are you back? I don't know if you're for me or against me. What happened to the lost babies on the other side? What lost babies? Devontae, please don't respond. Why are you back? What happens to the lost babies on the other side? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Give me an example, but all babies go back to God. All babies go back to God. All babies go back to God. They're the ones that are protected, true and true. Whether you've had an abortion, a miscarriage, a school shooting, Palestinian children, they all go back to God. All of them. And there's a purpose in every living thing that dies. How do you see the purpose? Let's give a good example. All the Palestinian children are dying right now. How do you participate in stopping that? Because everything has a purpose. So if we sit back and do nothing, then you contribute to the dead ones. So it's almost like, don't worry about what happens to them. What are you doing right now to stop this? All children go back to God, all of them. I had a miscarriage before my son, and when I lived in Staten Island, everybody would say to me, where's your other child? And I'd be like, I have one child. And they would be like, Tracey, you're always walking with 2 children. I saw you from across the street. I only birthed one child. That other little child stuck by my son and spiritually grew up with him because they always saw somebody his height. Yep. I don't want you to be too concerned about the babies. I don't know if something happened, Shakira. My daughter was read, told my mother was caring for all her unborn children until birth. That is a true statement. Yes. Yes. The ancestors, when they passed, got your children that are not born yet. Yeah. Got their souls. Like little orbs. Have you ever watched the movie Soul? You should really watch the movie Soul. That's about as truth as you're going to get in understanding what happens on the other side. You should watch it. I really love that movie. All right. Oh shit. Um. Uh. Johntel. I hope these are the right ones. I don't know if these are the right ones. You made me put my cards back with my deck. Damn it. All right. I'm gonna read it anyway. What is Marvel gonna do with what they perceive now as a problem? You know, they want a family unit. It's gonna be a waiting game. It's gonna be a waiting game. They're confused. They're gonna sacrifice. It's gonna be a waiting game. I feel like Johnathan is gonna have to go back in and appeal this decision. I know. I know. My 1-year-old great nephew was taken unalived in a horrible car crash along with his dad. My nephew and his mom. Yes, Tracey, I truly believe he went back to God. Yes, he did. Poor baby. My poor baby. Yes, yes, yes. He went back to God. Have no fear. Um, that they're designed to go back to God. That's their design. Okay? But also, you need to know that before they came to earth, they knew their destiny. They knew they weren't going to stay. You get that education before you get here. Now, whether or not you remember is two different things. The mandate is not to remember, but they pick their own lives. We have to have a spiritual talk one day. Is Devontae back again? All right. What is happening? So I just completely removed him. Okay. He'll just come back under another name. They always do. All right. Um, they're kind of confused that this statement was announced so quickly the day of the verdict. They do feel like they should have waited. This is a period of waiting. They know now they should have waited. If Johnathan goes back in to appeal this case, then I definitely believe he's going to fight for his roles. And Johnathan, you definitely have a case just using Ezra Miller. I think they're going to bring you back on, but they're not going to make a big deal. Like not Johnathan Majors, they're not going to say it that way. But it's going to take time for you to show up. They're not going to do it right away, but they're not going to do it right away because most Marvel most Marvel movies are done years in advance. So if they bring you back on, it's going to be for something that's not going to be on display for 2 or 3 years. They won't pay you your worth, that's for sure. Without this, you would have been paid wonderfully, but they won't pay you your worth. Will people stop seeing, will black people stop watching Marvel movies in the theaters. This is weird. I get a resounding yes. How many black characters do they have? Only Black Cat, only Black Panther? Hi, Colton. Johnathan was going to be the future of black people? Huh. I think that's one of the problems, right? Why are we looking for the Martin Luther King of Marvel Comics? Why can't it be a plethora of people, right? And not just in Black Panther. Why do we need a breakout, one person that gets to break out? That's crazy to me. Oh, yeah, I love the Black Spider-Man. I love that. I love that series. Hi, Lene. I mean, he might come back in a few years. He's blocked, Kiona. Don't worry. He'll just come back under a different name. Don't worry. It is what it is. It's Mercury retrograde. Guys, you know, we are actually some of the racist people I could ever meet, right? When a black man dates outside the race, we see that as a problem for the black man, right? I don't know how to explain this where it could make sense. I think it's the basketball feeling that I'm getting. That basketball players dated at one point mostly white women. But the funny part is the white women didn't get a prize in the black man. All they got was money. They didn't get a responsible man. So y'all need to stop being mad at the white girl or mad at Johnathan because he chose a white girl, right? I don't understand. Like, he chose a white girl and then told her to act black. Just gonna be deleting this guy all day. Rhonda, you can delete as well. It's so funny. It's Mercury retrograde. All right. My point to you is that's why he lost his case, because y'all are mad that he dated a white girl. Y'all don't get mad at basketball players. I mean, what the hell? Oh my God. And by the way, when Megan stepped up to support him, y'all didn't like that shit either. Like, make up your mind, people. Make up your mind. All right. Final outcome. Rhonda, what's one? I'm going to pick this one right here. That was funny. That was funny, Lene. That was my favorite part. I was like, what? Oh my God. Oh, there you go. Jesus Christ. Queen. Right side up, queen. That's kind of funny. We only call black women queen. Radiates the regal feminine, uses her benevolent authority to protect others. Queen. So maybe spirit feels the same way as you all do. He should have chose a queen. This would have never happened. I think you're right. I'm trying to make you all I'm trying to make you all not be right, but spirit don't never lie. Never. Spirit was like, Tracy, let me handle this. He should have chose a black woman. Queen. Oh, queen. Let me turn this off. Represents the power and authority in women who symbolically rule over anything from a corporation to a home, associated with positive arrogance and a need to protect one's personal and emotional power. In 2023, child, y'all late because I've been took my cape off. I do not have time for a mama's boy. I do not have time for a drug dealer, somebody that's in jail. I do not have time for somebody that has emotional issues that they cannot handle. If you want emotional issues, I got emotional issues. Don't come to me with your emotional problems, your baby mama dramas. Handle your shit. Come to me like your penis mans you up, like you act like it mans you up in a bed. When you are vertical, be a fucking, vertical, and stop with this emotional, like, I'm not your counselor. I'm not helping you. You gonna help me? This is reciprocated. All right, I'm done. Y'all better take your capes off. You are not emotionally responsible for grown ass men. Thank you, soul sister. You are a queen. Control your destiny. And if somebody, Devontae got 15 pages. He got 15 YouTube accounts. Um, Men want us to save and help them, but won't do the same for us. So I want to be fair to men. Let's be fair to them. They grew up in a disgusting rap world. When you start looking at those lyrics for the last 20 years and how degrading those lyrics were to women, it is no surprise these men have acted the way that they've been acting. Wake up, men. You were hoodwinked by the media industry. This is unacceptable. John Tell says he wanted a white woman for the image, but wanted her to represent black queens. Now that is a downward spiral. He wants a black woman to cuddle him. It's a shame, Johnathan. It's a shame. Now, let's talk about this another time. I love you. If you want a reading with me, 213-458-7408. Everything is in my opinion and allegedly and speculation, because Jay-Z wants us to say I'm speculating. So here you go, Jay-Z. I'm speculating. All right, guys. I love you. Oh, join me tonight on the 8th day of Surrender Novena. Tonight is the 8th day. We've done a wonderful job so far, guys. So the 8th day of Surrender Novena. All right. Cue the music.
Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Go to Tracey Brown Live. Gals and guys, go to Tracey Brown.